Rioters in California tear down statue of Ulysses S. Grant. He defeated the Confederacy, devastated KKK. Grant, a Republican who served as America's 18th president, played a key role in helping then-President Abraham Lincoln win the Civil War. Ulysses Grant commanded the victorious Union Army during the American Civil War and served as the 18th U.S. president from. An Ohio native, Grant graduated from West Point and fought in the Mexican-American War 1846 to 1848. During the Civil War, Grant, an aggressive and determined leader, was given command of all the U.S. armies. After the war he became a national hero, and the Republicans nominated him for president in 1868. A primary focus of Grant's administration was Reconstruction, and he worked to reconcile the North and South while also attempting to protect the civil rights of newly freed black slaves. Politico reporter Mark Caputo tweeted out a video of the incident, writing, "Lost cause meet crazy cause," using Juneteenth to tear down of the San Fran statue of Ulysses S. Grant, who won the Civil War that led to emancipation, long before had freed the one slave he had been given and who was later eulogized by Frederick Douglass. Grant also aggressively went after the Ku Klux Klan, whose founder Confederate General Nathan Bedford Forrest was a Democrat. History reported that the KKK terrorized blacks and Republicans in the South during the era of Reconstruction. Most prominent in counties where the races were relatively balanced, the KKK engaged in terrorist raids against African Americans and white Republicans at night, employing intimidation, destruction of property, assault, and murder to achieve its aims and influence upcoming elections. In a few southern states, Republicans organized militia units to break up the Klan. In 1871, passage of the Ku Klux Act led to 9 South Carolina counties being placed under martial law and thousands of arrests. Congress responded to the violence by passing a series of bills that allowed Grant to use military force to protect the rights of blacks. The Third Force Act, also known as the KKK or the Civil Rights Act of 1871, empowered President Ulysses S. Grant to use the armed forces to combat those who conspired to deny equal protection of the laws and, if necessary, to suspend habeas corpus to enforce the act, Politico reported. Grant signed the legislation on this day in 1871. After the act's passage, the president for the first time had the power to suppress state disorders on his own initiative and suspend the right of habeas corpus. Grant did not hesitate to use this authority. Politico added, shortly after Congress approved the law, 9 counties in South Carolina, where KKK terrorism was rampant, were placed under martial law and thousands of persons were arrested. Thanks for watching. Report by PIT News. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell icon.